What's up, family? I'm BB, and welcome back to Kulture, where we highlight barbers and discuss all things from lifestyle, clients, education, and products. Today, I am in Immortal Barber Lounge out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, with my man EJ. Introduce yourself to the family, EJ.
What's up, family? I'm EJ the Vegas Barber. I'm one of the owners of Immortal Barber Lounge over on 6825 West Russell Road. Hey, come by and see us.
That's what's up. So today we are going to be talking about what don't you understand. That's the topic. So basically that is barbers' pet peeves. So it's just stuff that clients do that kind of irritate barbers. But before you get in your feelings, we're also gonna do client peeves that's gonna be called Don't Be Hairy Clippers. Don't be hairy clippers.
Don't be hairy clippers.
So that's basically client pet peeves of barbers. And that will be released though next week. And it's not to, to point anybody out. So if you're a client of mine, don't take this personal, but it might sting a little bit, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's just some stuff to kind of be cognizant about, to look out for doing. And yeah, that's basically all it is, man, So, but like I said, we're gonna go in on barbers next week. So make sure you check that out. So how about this, man?
Man, where do we start?
Right.
Where do we start? I mean, we can start off with, appointments and
yeah, let's
no call, no show.
Yeah, man, no call, no, that's a big one. A no call, no show is basically you setting an appointment time, specific appointment time with your barber or a barber. And, you just didn't show up, didn't call, didn't do anything. So what happens, when that happens is the barber misses out on being able to make up, to rebook another client. But now he doesn't really have time to call that person because, you
can't recoup that loss.
Right, you can't recoup the loss, so you end up getting charged. For me, it's 100% of the service cost.
Yeah, for me, it's 100%, but I don't have a card on file for people yet. Right. So what I do is you can't either come into this shop or you can't get a haircut from me unless you pay what you owe, and then we can go forward from there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do that too. So if I do have cards on file if you book with me, but if you book though your very first time, if it's your first time booking with me and no call, no show, you get blocked.
As you should.
You get blocked from ever being able to book again because it's the worst way to start off a relationship. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, and it's only gonna go downhill from there.
Right, and I actually look at it like, I value my clients who come to me consistently and constantly.
Yeah.
More so. So for me, when a person books and they don't show up the very first time, I feel like they shorted one of my clients that actually do book, and they would have took that time and they would have showed up.
Right.
So that's one reason why I do it, is because just don't do it. It's
my thing with it is just everybody has a phone basically glued to their hand
all the time,
90% of the time. So it's really just being inconsiderate, and you don't value my time, or you don't value me as a person to just tell me that you can't make it.
How hard is it?
It's not hard. I'm not looking for a teacher's note.
Right.
It's not like I'm a question. Oh, I can't make it. Well, why? I'm not gonna say that.
Right.
Man, I hope everything is okay.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, I'll see you next time.
Right.
Simple as that.
You can't make it. You can't make it.
For sure. Man, and I know that you probably, like me, any of your regular clients that do it, the first thing that go to your mind is, what happened?
Right, because especially
this ain't normal. Let me call them and check on them.
Right.
This is a relationship that you're building.
Right.
So it's like, wait a minute, you don't normally do this. Let me call. Hey, you all right? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they understand.
Yeah, some people do feel like obligated to, man, I'm sorry, dog. I was really lost at work.
Right. Or, a lot of things happen. Life happens.
Right. And clients that's consistent. Sometimes I might actually give clients a break though. If they've been around, if they've been with me for years and I know that's not them.
Exactly.
I might give them a break, but I might not.
Yeah, but the bottom line is it's my choice.
Right.
It's my choice in the
Might
end.
might not. So you know, if you want to test them waters.
Yeah, you don't want to really be on that list to even find out.
Right. So that's that. So no call, no shows. And on the kind of like the cousin of no call, no shows is just somebody that run late.
Mm-hmm.
You know, consistently run late. You know, if you're not, and I don't even know if I want to say this. Look, if you on CPT, if you understand what that means, if you don't know what that means, just ask somebody. Ask a friend of yours that look like me. They got it.
They'll get
So
it.
if you on CPT all the time, look, man, it's you can just consistently running late can just cause that barber to also run late. I mean, and one thing I hate is my first client to be late. Because it kind of mess up your whole day.
Yeah. And sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and let them know, look, I ain't going to be able to get you today.
I have done that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get you. I'll try to fit you in at the end of my day, but I can't get you now because the rest of my day is going to be screwed, and I can't disrespect the rest of the clients that's coming in after you.
Yeah. You know what? I did that once, and the cat missed his appointment earlier that day, and he ended up getting charged twice because I got him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I still had to charge you.
Yeah.
So, but you missed this one.
Right.
You know, now if it was a reason, if it was an emergency, you know, we get that, man. You know, we understand life. If you had life happens, if you had to go to your kid's school and pick them up, they got sick, you know, you had a COVID test or
everything.
You know, you had an emergency room or
but
your tire went flat.
But that's where the communication come in.
Right.
That's where the communication come in. I had a client who basically was late. All she got was a lineup, you know, lineup enhanced, everything like that. She was running late. Well, come to find out she was at the mall later than what she thought. And then on her way over here, she was like, look, I got to stop and get some gas. My light just came on.
Right.
But she still hit me like 15 minutes before her appointment. So I was like, look, especially since she's been rocking with me for, you know, like 2-3 years now. Right. I was like, look, just come up here. I'll fit you in somewhere. But you know, don't be on my bumper trying to, because you missed this, not me.
Right.
So I'm not gonna rush nobody out to get you in. Okay. But I mean, you talk it out.
Communication.
Yeah,
that's key, man. Communication is definitely key. So, you know, running late, you know, that's I think, and with running late, man, that's just like, you know, I think I try to always be on time if I have to be somewhere. I try to be there like early if I go to the doctors or if I go to, you know, wherever I gotta go, man. You know, if I set an appointment with somebody, I just try to be there earlier. So hey, I say, look, man, if you running late, just come. I don't even need to hear no excuse, man, because it's just an excuse at the end of the day. Yeah. Honestly, and it's not to put nobody down.
It is.
We're not trying to bash anybody. We're really trying to let people understand like some of the things that maybe you just don't know. You don't know what you don't know.
And you don't think it's a big deal, but it really is a big deal.
Right.
Yeah,
So running late can, you know, cause a ripple effect in everybody's appointment after you. So granted, like we said, things happen, but you know, we're just putting it out there. Yeah. How about some stuff that goes on when people sitting in your chair?
Oh man, big one. Keep your elbows in. Keep them off. Keep them off. The armrest ain't for you to put your arms. They a barrier for me and you.
Yeah. And this is not for your hands.
Yeah. No.
Because you're gonna find out why.
Hands in the lap. And then if I turn the chair, they like this, we probably might have an awkward situation.
Right. So if
come on, man.
Yeah, that's one of them. If you don't know, you don't really want to find out.
No.
Yeah, because we don't know with the cape on where you. And that seemed minor, right? It seemed like a minor thing, but you know, I use the hand, I push it to turn sometimes, and sometimes people's hands are there, and I'm grabbing their hand to try to. And some people don't move them. They like, I'm like, dude, move, you know. The chair is actually a tool for the barbers. In case you don't, the chair. Now, look, somebody gonna say, man, that's stupid. You know, why you got arms on the chair then? You know, we just letting you know that's all. We just, you know,
it's universal.
Right.
Any barber will tell you. Yeah. Don't put your arms on the armrest, because when I turn it from the waist down, we're going to have an awkward situation if I turn it, or if I grab your hand.
Or lining somebody, because lineups a lot of times you here or here.
Exactly.
And if you are close to because you got to get close to the chair. A lot of times you touch the chair. So just think about it. Think about it.
Think about it, please.
Think about what's going on. If you got your hands here and I'm trying to line you up and I'm up against this chair, this is the waist high. So something I don't really care for is, I think I hate this, man. It's not that I don't care for, I really don't like it. I can't be the only one. It's when clients put their foot down to turn the chair when you standing behind them to talk. It's like, dude, I can hear you. We are like closer than, you know. I mean, this is like a really intimate situation anyway. I'm really close to you. I can hear everything you saying, man. You do not have to turn around. For one, if I'm cutting your hair, I have to jerk my clippers away really fast because you can cause yourself to have a bad day. And for two, you're stopping me from doing something because I could be either trying to look at your haircut, like you use a mirror a lot, right? Yeah. So a lot of times if I'm turning you a certain way, I don't need you to turn around to have a conversation. Yeah. I'm doing something. Yeah. Just sit. You can talk, but sit the way I have you turn at that moment and stay there.
Like, look, I'm trying to see it. What you seeing it gonna do? I need to see it.
Right.
You gotta do the finger point to the temple.
Yeah, because it goes for multiple things. People look at the haircut, or they'll turn around and say, "Yeah, man," and they want to talk to you instead of like facing forward. So.
And even worse, when they turn the chair slow, so you don't know why it's moving. Oh, come on, man. Hey, put your feet on it.
Yeah. Or that's something else too. It kind of goes along with I guess people turning around, as people do have some people, if they really tall, they'll keep their feet on the floor. I've had people keep their feet on the floor and like try to move and shuffle while I'm moving. I'm like, dude,
just pick your feet up. Why do that?
The chair swivel. I got it. I know how much I'm gonna turn you. I don't need you to help me stop or move.
Exactly.
Come on, people. Clients, come on, man.
You got to do better. You got to do better.
You got to do better, man. Hopefully this is helping somebody out.
Hopefully. Another pet peeve, people who smoke. Look, we in the day and age where people, things are legal,
smoke trees
and everything. Hey, that's great. That's fine. Whatever. Do you live your life?
Right.
Enjoy it. But please, if you come into the barbershop, brush your teeth, Listerine, gum, do something. Please help us out. Because even when you face it forward and we having a conversation with you, you do know that it bounces back, right?
Right. That's just
so I could be standing behind you. You can talk, and it's coming out and hitting me right back in the face.
Right. That's
it's horrible.
Personal hygiene.
It's horrible.
Period.
It's horrible.
Yeah, that's big. That is big.
And if I really want to branch off to that, the more important thing is come in with clean hair. Don't put product in your hair. Don't try to hide something in your hair. We can add stuff in your hair after we get it cut. We need a dry canvas. We need a clean canvas.
Right. We can shampoo it though.
Yeah, I'm willing to shampoo it. It's gonna cost, but I'm willing to shampoo it.
Yeah. I know for some people, it could be hard because they leaving work or they, whatever. I get it. I think we all kind of understand it a little bit, but.
And I'm fine with that. Just understand it's gonna be a charge on top of that because I want to give you the haircut that you want.
Right. But if
not something close to what you want. I want to give you what you want, and I need a good palette.
Absolutely.
To start with.
Oh yeah. If you are the first person of the day, if you know you haven't been anywhere else yet, and you have an early appointment that morning, why get up and put wave grease or gel or pomade or any product, even hairspray, anything in your hair? Just come, after you shower or whatever, just wash your hair and come like that with a dry head. It's the best haircut.
Man, or even worse, they knew they was coming. They just put a little coconut oil in there. I just wanted to oil my scalp. For what?
Right. Yeah.
How does that help me? Help you?
Yeah. And the reason why we saying that about like coming with a clean head, because it does affect the way that your haircut can come out. So if you get up and you got the 360 waves going on and you put all the wave grease in there and you slap the do-rag on before you come out, your hair will not cut the same way if I cut your hair with all that product in it, because the hair is gonna stick to your scalp. It's not gonna wanna move that much. It's just gonna be harder for the clippers to go through it. It's a lot of stuff to it,
And to be fair, I'm gonna be honest with you, you got that much stuff in your hair, I'm not cutting it until I wash it, because the most important thing is my tools.
Right, you got to say,
You are not about to break my tools because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Clippers are made to cut dry hair, wet hair,
right,
not oily hair, not greasy hair,
dirty hair,
not gel hair, none of that. So I got to protect my investment. I got, on my station alone, I got probably about almost $2,000 worth of equipment on my station.
Right.
I'm not about to mess it up because you don't want to do what you do.
Right.
And I'm just going to cut it anyway. Nah.
Yeah,
we got to wash that out.
So like we said, you don't know what you don't know. I think a lot of people kind of have been told that, depending on how long you've been going to a barbershop, by somebody. So, hey, just try to be aware of the stuff that we're saying. Like I say, I keep reiterating this, that we're not really going in. We're not trying to go in. You know, we're trying to make it fun. And
I'm trying to go in because, you know, there's some people out here disrespectful. There's some people out here disrespectful where I would be going out here.
We're really trying to educate. Definitely trying to educate, though.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. For sure. For clients that either haven't heard this stuff before, or maybe they're doing something that they didn't know was an issue. And a lot of barbers have these same, it's not just us. Now I can't say that. A lot of these issues are like universal. It doesn't matter what country or state or city you in. This is like pretty common stuff. Now obviously you have some barbers that are just really fickle about stuff, and they might, who knows what they can come up with. But this is like generalized most barbers.
Phone users, please just put them up. We don't want to combat you looking down, because I'm only gonna cut what I can get to. I'm not gonna keep telling you to push your head up so I can see and give you the haircut you want.
Right, right.
All this looking down this whole time, and then I put your head up, you go back down. You know,
and
like
some people sit down, and as soon as you put the cape on them, they doing this and surfing or texting or whatever it is, you know.
Whatever you have to do. Hey, look, get your last message in and put it up.
That's the easiest thing to do. You know, I've seen barbers, I said this before, I've seen barbers who, once the client comes in, they actually take the phone and charge it for them.
Exactly.
That's one way, that's one thing that you can actually do to remedy it maybe, but people, I don't know why they, you know, the phone is, like you said earlier, man, the phone is like connected to people's now. So even if you have a TV, they would rather, you know, do that, which is another thing, because if you sitting in the chair, because you got all these TVs in here, man, you got 6 75-inch TVs in this place. So if you got a TV, this is what I tell clients about, as far as since we own the whole, you know, having the phone and looking at that, people will look at or try to look at the TV even though you cutting their hair when they can't look at the TV. So if I'm cutting your hair on the side of your head and I got your hair straight and it's level, you can look at the TV all day, right? You got a clear line of sight. But if I do this, don't do this. Because, you know, like, don't try to finish looking at what's about to happen in this movie or this game, because it's affecting the way that your head is and how I have to cut your hair. You know, it's gonna affect your haircut in some way, or you're gonna irritate your barber enough for him to start pushing on your head or something.
In this barbershop, we call that trying to look up somebody's skirt. Don't try to look up somebody's skirt. Let me just cut the back of your head.
I never thought about it like
that. You trying to, no, stop trying to look up people's skirt. Let me cut the back of your head.
Or you lining them up and you in their way, so they like,
but
why you?
But now I will say this: if I know that there's something important, World Cup, playoffs, something like that, what I'll do is I'll start off with the back of the client's head right out the gate, so that way we can go ahead and finish, and they can be looking at what they need to look at.
Right.
And if it's something important, we make sure that it's on every TV, so that when they turn from here, they're not trying to look back.
Right.
To see, you know what I'm saying? They can see it's all on every TV.
Right.
There ain't a bad angle in here. You can see one of the TV.
Especially if it's like, go, nigga.
Yeah, they'll do that. Now they got a new part. They have a fresh new part.
A new design.
Yeah,
a new design.
That last one I wanted to bring up is, as a client, please, especially if you're a new client visiting a new barbershop, please come in, look at the price. Don't say that we're charging too much. That's very disrespectful to a barber. And to branch off with that, don't ask if somebody can cut your type of hair in here.
Oh yeah, you actually do get that a lot. That's a big one.
I know people want to get their hair cut by people who look like them, but guess what? I seen it, and people still give bad haircuts to people who look like them. So You know, don't try to limit somebody because they don't look like you that they can't do your kind of haircut. It's very disrespectful to the barber. It's very disrespectful to the establishment.
Oh yeah, so it's the equivalent. You know, when you come in a barbershop, first, I always say this, and this is something that me and my brother always debate, like stuff like that. So I don't think you could really tell a barber how much to charge or that they're charging too much. I think if your goal is to get a haircut at a certain price, then try to look for a shop that's, because they're barbers for every single person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All types of people. You have kid-only barbershops now.
Yes.
So it's barbers that you can find somebody that'll cut your hair for whatever price you're looking for, and maybe they can do a good job. But you know, if they can't, you got to remember that your goal was to have it cut at a certain price. That's just what it is. That's not. I'm not trying to be funny or none of that. If you're looking for a certain price, you probably can find. Pretty sure you can find that barber. But it could be somebody that charge less because they may be a newer barber, or they might not even be a licensed barber, and that's a whole other conversation.
But I mean, it's just one of those things where in this industry, sometimes you get what you pay for. Sometimes you luck out and get more than what you paid for.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes, but you know, you can't be surprised when you want to stay at a certain place and you get that certain place haircut. Matter of fact, the way we are, if we feel like somebody can give you what you want at the price you want, we will direct you.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah.
Hey.
So that's that.
We don't cater to everybody.
Yeah, that's big, man. That's a big one. Dude, we can go on for this. It's crazy. We can go on for so long. But the other part of what you said, the second part. Oh, cutting. Can you cut this hair tight? That's that's kind of like whatever you do in life for work. Somebody walking in and say, like, if you're an accountant, looking for an accountant, or they looking for a lawyer, they looking for a chef, and they walk into and say, can you cook a steak like this? Yeah. It's just it is disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
And I mean, it's disrespectful on other levels too, because it's not only can you cut my type of hair, is if they just generalize and they'll just come in and sit down. Can you cut?
Or who the best barber?
Yeah, or who the best barber? We will point to somebody else. Because we don't want to deal with that headache either. Right. Oh, he is. Oh, yeah, definitely not me, brother. But I can get the next person. Like, that's what we'll do.
Because you're trying to put them off on somebody else.
Yeah, but don't come and sit in my chair and say, man, can you cut? Whoa. No, I can't. I done took the cape off somebody for asking that.
Right. Yeah, man, look, some of this stuff is like common sense. That's really like that's just a big no-no, man. Not only that, if you do mess around and say, can you cut, and say it is a new guy, a new barber, he could be a fairly decent barber or a good barber, but that may make him overthink his haircut now because he feel like you scrutinizing his entire haircut anyway. Right. So you can cause yourself to get a bad haircut, especially by not by most seasoned, somebody that's been around. And if it's a new dude, hey, he might mess you up because you put him on you put the light on him, and now he's nervous.
And to simplify it, imagine if you were going to your in-laws' house, or you was going to your best friend's house, and as a kid or whatever, depending on what time. Okay, they cooking dinner, or you go to your in-laws' house, they cooking dinner for you, and they put the food down. Hey, can you cook?
Right.
You ain't gonna do that there. Don't do that.
Right, because your aunt gonna smack you for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just a disrespectful term. Don't do that.
Right. So hey, these are just some things. Obviously, man, look, we can't hit every single thing, and we're not trying to drown you with a bunch of information. Don't take it personal, because whoever you are watching this video, unless you're a client of mine, I don't know you. So, this is for barbers literally worldwide. I'm pretty sure have these same exact issues. These are not things specific to us. Right. It's just some stuff to look out for. If you are doing it, just kind of be aware and don't do it, or talk to your barber about it. Ask him, hey man, do I do this? No. And maybe he'll tell you, yeah, you do. And look, please don't do that anymore.
Yeah, this is just information and informing the public.
Right.
Just be better, and we're gonna try to do the same.
Yeah, because like I said, next week we'll be talking about us. We'll be talking about barbers and some of the stuff that we got from our clients and things that we have seen barbers do that are and could be pet peeves of clients.
For sure.
So the same way we talking about this week, next week, we'll be talking about us. So hopefully y'all got something from this show or this episode. So that'll be the show for today. But before we go, EJ, tell everybody where they can find you and how to book with you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at EJ the Vegas Barber. You can book with me through there, through my Square app. You can also go to our Immortal Craft Barber Lounge page on Instagram, or you can come in or call at 702-751-2255. That's my business line if you want to book with me directly. The shop address is 6825 West Russell Road, Suite 130, right next to Angelina's Pizza. So
Boom.
Come on down, man. Come see us. It's a great atmosphere. You want to be a part of it for sure.
Boom, that's it. So until next time, next week, maybe I'll be in your shop in your city. Well, next week I won't, but the week after that, maybe I'll be in your shop in your city. Love, peace, and hair grease. Salute.
Yes, sir.